Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo April 29, 2022. Adopt a new outlook on life today, and realize that things change, regardless of how much you might long to hang on to the present situation. People may seem a bit restless and stubborn. Be careful that you are not caught up in someone else's busybody drama. A voice from the past might be talking to you out of nowhere, asking you to open up to their way of thinking. Today you could apply some self-help ideas to your life. You might see a situation in your family that needs some fixing. Maybe there are some communication problems where loved ones aren't seeing eye to eye. You could come up with a way to resolve this issue today. Maybe you can counsel the parties involved. If it's you who is at the center of the problem, you might adopt a new philosophy that will provide a more enlightened perspective. There may be a good deal of pressure on you today. Someone who is worried about getting behind on projects may push you to get ahead of yourself. Be careful not to put the cart before the horse. You're a hard worker and a good analyst. Trust your instincts and do things in the order in which you know they should be done. A lot of money may go in and out of your bank account today. Monies received will be very welcome, but you're more likely to use it to pay bills or for much-needed purchases than you are to stash it away. You might decide to put some towards a class you've been wanting to take, or a long-awaited vacation. At day's end you'll feel both relieved and satisfied. Take some time out to relax and enjoy your prosperity. Relations and friends are having a hard time with you and vice versa. Put an end to this mutual feeling of frustration. Be honest with yourself and consider compromising on some points. Talking to people to clear things up is also a big help. Regard today's negative atmosphere as an opportunity to resolve conflicts permanently. Sometimes prolonged contact with an unfamiliar substance can lead you to develop an allergy. This is what's happening in the case of a mutual friend you share with you-know-who. Don't let this person come between you two. Whatever you try to achieve is criticized and unlikely to be accepted in a very favorable way, especially if you feel undue pressure to perform any kind of activity. It is far better to delay important activities or decisions until you feel positive about the outcome. Use your sense of humor to relieve any tension. You could be contemplating personal relationships today, trying to figure out how things can be improved. Your moods may vacillate back and forth today. 1 minute, all will become clear to you, and you'll know what to do. The next minute, your mind will flip-flop and change direction about the issue. Be patient on yourself and others today, as minor mood swings could lead to misunderstandings or harsh words. Look for a more peaceful day to instigate change. Today's vibrations will push you towards a new departure. Today you should feel the first preliminary signs. You feel the need to move in every sense of the word, towards new ideas and contacts. In your professional environment you could well have some very good news for the future. Things are changing for you on the inside and on the outside. Today is a day for the new and the different. As close as you or your partner are, it may be that you've allowed yourselves to get into a rut. Routine is nice, but boring routine is not. Take matters into your own hands and plan an unusual evening out. Why not go roller skating or sign up for a line dancing class? Whatever you do together is bound to be fun and will re-energize your relationship. Just 2 days before Mercury is due to leave Taurus, he moves into a friendly aspect to Pluto just 2 days before he is due to turn retrograde in an adventurous part of your chart. This might appear to be a case of ships that pass in the night, but with Mercury retrograding back in next month, this is just the first of 3 times they will come together between now and June. This is encouraging you to keep your mind and your options open while opening your mind to the possibilities for do-overs ahead. While Venus, the planet of love, will end the week aligned with lucky Jupiter, it is her alignment with dreamy Neptune that peaks today. This comes just as Venus is working to make the most of her final days in a social and serendipitous part of your chart, with the moon helping out over the last few days. This makes it easier to trust your heart and your gut and for them to put you in the right place at the right time. Our eyes in the sky. During this time, we will all use our energies to ensure peace and kindness at all costs. However, with Neptune's alignment with Mars in Pisces, we could be unsure about how to move forward. The good news is that we can create the life we want and become the person we've always wanted to be. It might be hard for you to voice your opinions and views right now, and being unable to express yourself can make you feel stuck. Focus your pent-up energy on a creative project or hobby. This project can satisfy your need for artistic expression as it helps turn your dreams into reality. This transit can also help us embrace our spirituality. Instead of looking outward, try to look inward. Finding your spiritual core could be challenging right now because you aren't sure about where you align in the universe. But if you can think outside the box and connect with different energies, you can transform your ideology and views. Sign up for a yoga class or learn tarot to expand your mind and horizons. Participate in an activity that can help you on your journey and keep you busy. We can be so tuned into the collective that we end up absorbing emotions that are not our own. Being unable to identify where others end and where we begin can trigger anxiety and bodily stress or hypochondria. Guilt or shame can be unnecessarily felt for actions taken or words spoken. Try to cut yourself some slack and consider distancing yourself from crowds or other environments saturated with dense energies. Shortly following this, the Moon opposes Jupiter in Pisces, perpetuating the strange feelings born of the Moon-Neptune opposition. Because we are hypersensitive, we might assume that the best course of action is to act generously with others to mitigate feelings of unease. However, we can give more of ourselves than we have at our disposal, put our trust in the wrong people, or promise something which we can't deliver. Although we might be taken advantage of at this time, the greater risk is that we will offer ourselves up willingly as a target. Our intentions can be further clarified when someone else seeks us out for guidance. The advice we offer helps another, but we realize in the process of delivery that the message is also for us. This is a good time to use traditional approaches or lean on the wisdom of those with more experience to help us make informed decisions.